Yippee.
Chat, I don't know why. You know what? There's one other thing we can do. But the map is backwards only for you, chat. Not for anyone else. Just for you. Boink.
That's so weird.
Oh, there we go. Now we can match ourselves to it.
Oh,
Perfect.
No. I'm
Yeah.
turning it off and on again. Give me a sec.
Oh.
Hey, rebooting. Rebooting always works.
Oh, big.
Okay. You've called Conscare not to the holy mountains of Sapharziku, where you killed their god, the people whose god you killed, but instead to the holy shrine at the top of Mantra's mountain, where he grew up.
Yeah. Just kind of walk towards the altar. Not all the way towards it, but kind of just like stand in the middle of this plateau area and wait for Conscare to arrive. And just look around and take in the surroundings and try to feel very comfortable and kind of at home, at ease with it all.
You know what, actually, the sage is... No, that's Elnau. Elnau, you're not supposed to be here. The sage is supposed to be here. My bad. The sage is going to stand atop this cliff, overlooking. If she wants to be heard, she will be heard. Real physics does not apply here. Her voice can be anywhere. She can be anywhere she wants. But at the moment, she's giving this appearance of letting you speak for yourself, but also say my name. You know who the fuck I am, and I'm backing this kid. Okay. Is he under extraplaners? He is under extraplaners. All right.
Bosses. Mega bosses. CR rating 20. Extra planar. Oh, one muted guy.
+1 XP.
Open this folder to end campaign. Conscare appears before you, directly before the altar dedicated to Oryx. And upon his manifestation, he's facing not you, but the altar. He has brilliant, beautiful wings. He's wearing a very simple robe through which his exquisite musculature is obviously visible.
Oh no, he's hot.
Oh no,
He
he's
has
hot.
curling horns rising upwards. Looks like this.
Ooh.
Say no more, I'm joining him.
Yeah. Whatever his point is, I'm down.
Your ideas intrigue me, and I wish to subscribe to your newsletter.
Manifest and is facing towards the altar away from us.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll give him a moment, not immediately say anything, but see if he just keeps staring forward or if he turns around.
What is this place to you?
Place of reverence, comfort, and home.
Home. I'm glad you found one.
Do you not have the same?
I do, but my children have scattered far and wide. I let them choose their own paths, and I didn't intercede for every single one of them.
But for some?
But for some.
Must have been a long time. My understanding, have existed for What, centuries upon centuries?
Still young for a dragon,
Hmm,
but old for a tiefling.
right. I have so very many questions, I almost don't know where to start.
You have many years to go before you die. Take your time.
One would hope, although recently it seems as though that might not be the case.
Well, they don't all make it.
No, can't all be the lucky ones. Did you know of this plot that we are involved in by the Mirror Keeper?
I know the lies of the Mirror Keeper.
There's a great many of those.
What lies has he told you?
I suppose not directly from his mouth, but become aware that he intends to bind Oryx. Indeed.
The dragon gods were made in the image of those who came before, those who drove the infernals screaming and terrified, ripped from their own bodies to cower as shades and wraiths in the distant corners of the world until it was formed anew around them. For one of them to think they can bind a dragon god is arrogance.
You think it not possible?
I know it not possible.
It's a bold claim, but
It's a bold claim for them in the first place. Mine is the more reasonable.
might be more reasonable, but I've seen very strange things happen recently that no one would have thought possible. So forgive my apprehension at the suggestion that it is, in fact, impossible.
You have apprehension, but do you have faith?
I have faith in such things that I've seen, such things that I've felt, such people around me,
In your God?
in my God.
In our God. Then good. Let that suffice.
You think it that simple, then?
Yes. The dragon gods are better than the infernals. They were designed to be the weapon of the sovereigns against them, to ensure that never again could they rise to threaten all of creation. And even now, as much of the world remains in their grasp, the dragon tribes still resist.
It is true. It's true. Did you know that I existed before reaching out to you?
You specifically know. I always like
Right.
hearing from my descendants. I always welcome them. I welcome you. But I am blessed and you are many. I can't.
Right.
I am not. I am not Oryx.
Forgive my simple question here, but besides for Conscare, who are you? What do you stand for?
I am Conscare. I am a promise to be fulfilled. I am the son of a god. And I am
Yeah.
here to make things right.
What does that look like to you?
To be reunited with my father.
Who is...
He looks back over at the altar.
Right. And why have you not been united before?
The circle just hadn't grown wide enough, large enough. Now it is. Me unto my furthest descendant. Generations and generations, all building up momentum to our reunion, to the fulfillment of his promise.
So you do wish to bind?
Bind? No, I wish to free my father. From the poison that the infernals have inflicted upon him. The curse that they've placed that even he in his divine might resists, but it darkens his shining justice. Do you think that if Oryx held the full of his power, any injustice would be permitted on this world? No. No. Do you think that the infernals in their kingdoms would last? Golden dragon descended upon them? Absolutely not. They know that there is no greater foe for them to fear, and so they have poisoned him. In a cursed half-slumber, still reaching out to us, still sharing his light with us, still urging us to fight against injustice and to make the world right, but unable to do so himself.
I see. So then, how do we cure this poison then?
It's simple. We close the circle. Me and you, my descendant, born with this one purpose.
You said this was a promise spanning through
Yes,
generations upon generation. A promise made by who?
by Oryx, my father. He couldn't fight back directly. Look at our visage, my descendant. Look at us. Do we look like the image of the dragon? No. But it is through the blood of the infernals and their own poison that their poison will be purged. It's through us.
Mantra hesitates before speaking further. Even as much as Mantra tries to choose his words very carefully, this is like extra careful for him. And says, forgive me, this, what you are saying very well might be true.
It is.
But if it was promised to you by Oryx, who has been poisoned, don't mistake me, I have faith. I have seen what Oryx has shown me, and it has been of great knowledge, a great boon to me. But I think in this instance, you might have been, well, one of us, I suppose, might have been deceived.
The enemy works always in lies and deception and falsehood. I understand. The party has been given the immediate benefit of the augury spell. One of you may inquire about a course of action and learn if it will lead to weal or woe, or the most useless response, both. This course of action must take place in the next 30 minutes or something. Or, in our case, 19 minutes.
You want to invoke an augury there?
Low key, yeah. I'm just trying to think what would be the most either get wheel or woe and not both type thing.
Is there any sign of like dragonborn speciation on Kanskar?
No. He looks very tiefling. In fact, Cambion, because he has wings and everything.
Mm.
Not just fiend-blooded, half fiend.
I theorized a couple episodes ago that Imago and Oryx did fuck. I'm not sure if we confirmed it.
Hey, maybe. Fuck, okay. I mean, it's gonna be real simple, I suppose, but could I augury if Matra's intention was to be like, all right, let's get out of this dream, let's meet up in real world and join and close the circle.
Whoa.
Okay, all right. Just for confirmation then.
What? Why would this demon lie?
Just for confirmation then. Yeah, I could have been deceived. It could be me. I could be the fool. All right. Kanskar, I truly am saddened by this meeting. I thought, well, I sought to have such respect for my elders, my ancestors, and I do. I don't think that we're going to align here. I understand what you believe, and I understand what I believe, and you might have lived for so much longer than I. You asked me if I had faith, and I do have faith in what I know, in my friends, in what lessons we've learned, and what lessons we'll continue to learn. And I don't intend to make this another lesson.
That's the beautiful thing about youth. You still have so much more time to grow wise.
I do.
And I hope you do, because I'll be waiting.
In your lost city?
Or here, if you call for me. I would never abandon one of my descendants, regardless of what they think of me. Blood of my blood. And though you are still young, and wisdom has yet to find you, I have faith in your faith, and I think your heart is in the right place. And when you come to learn the truth, I'll be waiting.
I hope wisdom continues to find us all. There's no end to it, after all.
Oryx is the beginning and end of wisdom. And once we're united, none of us will want for any.
And then all the infernals will be destroyed and we'll all live a happy long life, won't we?
It will not be that simple. There will be a great and terrible battle, and the world will be forever changed. But through our actions, evil will be driven forth once again.
And what are you doing to see change beforehand, before all of this? Are you?
Right now,
Yes.
right now, I'm sharing wisdom with one of my beloved descendants. Trust that I do not waste time or wait idly where I stand. But my deeds and my actions must remain hidden from the foe, wherever they may be. And though I have faith in your heart, your school, it seems, is very easy to infiltrate. And it's safer if I don't say anything.
Suppose even I can't deny the wisdom in that. Might to be true. Never know who's watching, and Watcher kind of looks just around him.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your time and meeting here.
Don't hesitate to call on me. I will always be there for you.
Right. Thank you.
Go in peace. And he spreads his wings and flies off, and the sun shines golden in a ray down from the clouds, and he rises up into it.
Dramatic.
Watcher turns around and just, not looking directly like at Athel or Garnet, kind of just like somewhere in between them into the distance, and just like shakes his head.
What were you hoping? They'd be overtly evil?
In some ways, that would have made it easier.
Would have been easier if it was less hot.
Yeah, maybe. No, I just know it's the right thing to do. And he thinks he's right. I know that we're right.
So, do you believe him about Oryx being the father? My theory was that Imago had seduced Oryx, possibly in the guise of another dragon.
I think that could be the case. I would say I believe. I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't the case, but I do believe him. Wants to be reunited, thinks this is the way, was misguided by something, someone, perhaps the Mirror Keeper. Something vanity, wanting to capture, to bind, to have that which I suppose they once did, just in another way.
If that were the case, Mantra, you would have the blood of two separate gods diluted over a few generations scattered in your veins.
Be more than a few generations, perhaps, but yeah, it's there.
Maybe, should you
Would
talk
be
to
there.
Khanscare again, you should inquire about your greater latent potential.
He said he was blessed, and that I don't know, basically I'm not. Must be some difference there. Maybe there is no latent potential.
Every family has their hierarchies. You're supposed to supplicate to finish this circle. Perhaps it's better if you believe you are less of a powerful being.
I don't know if it'd change much.
I keep thinking about when you took that golden dragon potion.
I do too. Often, actually.
I wonder if it would have made such a specimen for someone who wasn't of the same, for want of a better word, breed.
As much as sometimes it is tempting to believe that I am different, special in that way, I think it would have done the same for most, at least.
It's worth asking an alchemist. An advanced one, of course.
Very advanced one.
The sage is
Saying,
prepared.
having you as a gold dragon would be... Not that I don't like you now. It would be pretty good.
Can always be more, be better. Be something.
True. I could be a giant squid, but...
Good. Well, I guess we kind of burned that one out of you, huh?
Yeah, we had to... Now you have to settle for me.
All for better or for worse. Usually better.
But I think you should talk to someone from the alchemy department. Just what the average response to that kind of potion is. Maybe it would last longer with you because you're closer to the source material, as it were.
Suppose there's no harm in figuring it out.
The sage is prepared to collapse the dreamscape and return all of you to the waking world should you so desire.
I think First Mason turns to Garnet and kind of just like looks at what her reaction expression to all of this has been, if anything.
Kind of just suspicious of Conscare and just kind of letting you. She got told not to meddle, so she's just crossing her arms and not expressing
I won't do
anything.
anything then.
I will not do anything then.
I'll kill him later.
Yeah.
The sage didn't say, don't try to kill him. She just said, don't do that thing that you did. That specific thing. Don't do that.
Don't do the herald maneuver.
Yeah, the herald maneuver.
That's one of my favorites.
No void hexing Conscare and Dream.
What Conscare said about orcs being half asleep, is that consistent with your mythology?
No.
Yeah, okay. What is consistent from what I know about orcs?
Oryx is known for traveling in disguise amongst people, encouraging them to live just lives, so on and so forth. Oryx is not seen soaring through the skies, blasting infernals and stuff like that, but it's believed that he still has the full of his power. There's nothing wrong with him, and he can still take his true form. He's not sleepy, anything like that. Generally speaking, it's agreed that the gods don't normally wade into battle for a couple of reasons. One, the collateral damage is very bad. If a god starts fighting, I mean, you saw when Raelta took out all those like thousands of demons. If two gods go head to head against each other, it wrecks everything nearby them. And when their energies combine, like Raelta can just not kill people she doesn't want to kill. But if she's unleashing moonlight on Tillabek, and Tillabek is sending his power at her, there's going to be reactions, there's going to be explosions, thousands of people will die, or the world will be scarred, stuff like that. So one, those who give a shit about that don't usually show up to go head to head. Two, Uzul has a god-killing sword. And he killed a sovereign with it. So nobody is particularly keen to go into a fight when he could show up with a god-killing sword.
Right. I don't know if Conscare even Okay, when I did my last little journey up the mountain or whatever, was that when I had Oryx had shown me a vision of Conscare?
I believe so.
But then, oh, this is so fucked. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate the compliment.
uh, Mason will turn to the sage and just give her a nod, like it's time to go.
The sun rapidly sets and darkness takes hold and all is washed from your sight. And when you open your eyes, once again, you are within her chambers, sitting peacefully in the light of truth. But the truth itself remains dark and obscured. And unless Apple was about to say something, that's my closing line and we quit for the night. Did anyone else have any other scenes they wanted to do or any other comments they wanted to make in character?
Just recapping with Mantra. So, Oryx wanted you to get the measure of Conscare, right? Was that what he told you on the mountain?
Yes. I'm trying to look through my notes actually. Exactly where it is. Essentially, judge what Conscare was about. Essentially.
What do you, journeyman of justice, think?
That justice is oh so difficult. And to try to enact it might be the most unjust thing you can do sometimes, but I think in meeting Conscare, at least a little bit closer to finding out what exactly the fuck justice means.
Episode title, What the Blank Justice Means. All good? All right, then. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. This was a fun episode. I've been sitting on that particular plot nugget for a while. And we will see all of you next time on Book of Dawn, Ioth Academy.